Bleh. I'm here. Sorry. It took a little longer than expected. I'm here. I am here. And we get to do some dailies today as well, which is pretty exciting. I also stabbed myself in the finger with a floss stick. Hello, Adam. I just went to like floss after I finished eating. And I went to grab one out of the packet. And I don't know if you ever have those floss, like the little sticks that have the floss on them. But I put my hand in a packet and one like fully stabbed me in the side of the finger. Boop. So that was fun. All right, so give me a word. Ba, 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 ba. Boop. Hey, Beanie. How's it going? There ain't no rest for the wicked. Basil. Yo, Beans, did you see any of the Game Awards? Oh, they chat while this is on. What's up, Kevin? Are you exhausted? Oh, busy day. I'm finishing second coat on this mini base. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna see if I can get a new desk. Chat. You mean Summer Games? Yeah, that whatever. Yeah, that one. It will be a busy few weeks. Ooh. I mean, busy, but like financially, yay. You know. Hmm. Oh. Huddle. Financially same. Oh, but busy. Ah, that's okay. Okay. Dude, my 17V just refuses to work. Cause ain't no rest for the wicked. Run trace. Um. Mm, no. Yeah, I could have seen that and been like, "Wow, Adam, why are you calling me names? That's so rude." Yay! Ew. Never gonna forget that stair clip. Stair clip? Long story short, 3 handymen in building, including me. Now there's just me because the other 2 got sent to help with a different project at sister's location until probably beginning of August. You should not be alone it though, right? Yeah, what did you mean stair clip, Shannon? Oh, there's we're in Korea. Adventure sci-fi. Skirting around the answer, which was oh, that was clipped. Oh, Black Panther. There's like in Korea in Black Panther. Send it to Genie. Escape room. No. Um. Oh, We Happy Few. Puzzle game. Oh wait, I think I know which one this is, but I don't know the name of it. Okay. Hello Castle games. Superliminal. Of that, I think that's the one I was thinking of. Because I was saying in my head, I was going like super hot, but it's not super hot, obviously. As a floater who goes around all the buildings when needed, but yeah, for the most part, I'll be myself, my tenant building. I feel like I think over here, like you can't be alone on a job site. You have to have at least two people. Where's the guess? We should have previous days. Yeah, yeah. I just the super was in my mind, and I couldn't remember the rest of it. Is this like Skyfall? I don't know. It's just giving no comedy, drama, romance. Mia. 2008. Sarah Jessica Parker. Was there a Sex in the City movie? Sex and the City? I mean, what else has she done? Really? Let's be honest. Sci-Fi War. 2017 Sci-Fi War. Is that Auschwitz? But Andy Serkis had to deal with flood last Friday. Old guy left the bathtub running and flooded his bathroom, half of his bedroom, and the hallway leading outside his apartment. I'd like 4 floors down. Wow, 4 floors. Dawn. Yeah, because I couldn't think. War of the Planet of the Apes. Whoa, wait. The CGI on this one looks terrible. By the way, I'm just gonna give me a second, right? Um, apes, orangutan, water scene. Um, oh, this one actually This one might even show it, because I don't know next to anything about special effects or CGI, but this scene, yeah, this scene being fully CGI, look, all that hair, all the hair is CG. Look at that, and the water falling off of him. The water falling off of him is CGI. So you see the water. This is the real water, but then look like. So I just wanted to geek out about that, because that's special effects. That scene in particular are like is insane to me. Romance movie, 1999. It's too early for that, right? Yeah. Jason Biggs. Yeah, that. Oh. Okay, so now we got some extra games. All right, let's see what this game is, shall we? Warm apple pie. Oh, it's a Switch game. I'm not gonna know. I don't know. I've got no idea. Is it? I don't know. Dragon Quest. Monsters Terry No Wonderland 3D. Oh, it was actually a Dragon Quest game, though. It was Dragon Quest Treasures. Okay. SNES. Beat 'em up. Oh. Begins. Which Batman do we think it is? Vengeance. Batman Returns. Oh, dude. Red Dead Redemption 2. Yeah. Alright. Poorly described game. Canon, if you're still here. An insurance fraud simulator where turning your vehicle into a crumpled tin can is considered a high score. Mafia 2? No. The local mayor decides that traffic lights and road safety laws are merely suggestions in this open-world commuting nightmare. Street Fighter was a good shout, actually, for the Street Fighter 2. That would have been right. Open world commute. Is it that like limo or oh, roundabout, right? Roundabout. Nope. You spend the entire game driving around aimlessly while a very enthusiastic radio host talks to you about rock music. Talks to you and rock music plays on a loop. PS3, PC, and Xbox 360. It's a racing game. A driving test where the only way to pass is to aggressively sideswipe your peers into oncoming traffic until their vehicles explode. Oh. Burnout? Oh, okay. Burnout 2. Okay. Burnout 3. Burnout Paradise. Ah. Sorry, Kenan. All right, we got 3 more. A teenage boy who is totally fine with his childhood friend volunteering to become a tree fertilizer. To become tree fertilizer. A teenage boy who is totally fine with his childhood friend volunteering to become tree fertilizer. You play as the ultimate bodyguard, escorting your crush on a cross-country road trip so she can literally die for a giant plant. PS4, PS5, PC, and Xbox Series X. The local neighborhood watch kid gets a promotion and immediately takes his friend on a colorful suicide mission for nature. This isn't that new game, Mixtape, is it? Oh. Okay. It's a role-playing game. It's an action role-playing game. Ride a giant fluffy dog-pig hybrid while collecting elemental trinkets to feed a big glowing shrub. Um... 2024 release. An action RPG where you change jobs by playing with elemental toys, all while ignoring the horrific reality that your party members are eager human sacrifices. 2024. A colorful anime action game where a soul guard escorts the arms to a magic tree, fighting plenty of cute little toothed bunnies along the way. Do we have any final guesses? Because I do not have a Scooby. Going once. Twice. Visions of Mana. Okay, let's try this again, shall we? You spend hours curating the perfect winter outfit just to get shot in the back by your best friend over a purple beanie. It's maybe that's imply the Division. Canon. Purple beanie was the giveaway. Okay. A teenager decides basic math dictates that dual wielding makes you twice as strong, while his best friend slowly loses all her human senses to become a shiny bird. What? Environmentalism taken to the extreme. This is Sword Art Online. Which one? Nope, it's not any of them. GameCube. A group of teens and their mysteriously edgy dad figure fight against a corrupt organization that literally runs human ranches, all while trying to cure global energy crisis. You were joking? Oh. The protagonist is too dumb to understand complex social issues, but still manages to solve multi-millennial conflict between humans and half-elves using the power of friendship and two swords. GameCube game with two swords and elves. You spend half your journey escorting a clumsy blonde girl on a pilgrimage to become a holy angel, only to realize that the angels are actually an evil alien cult and you have to save 2 planets instead of 1. You know this pub? Oh, hey pub. What is it? Wait. Is that what it's called? Tales of Symphonia. Hey, well done. Classic action RPG features a cel-shaded art style where you spam the Demon Fang attack and experience a major plot twist involving a mercenary named Kratos, who's definitely not the god of war. Okay, we're all caught up. What the hell was GeoWazer? Anyway, GeoGuessr, let's go. Nos movemos con calidad. Tienda El Ramal. Did I go too far back? Where was that sign? San Jose de... There's like a bajillion San Jose's though, right? B-Manga. SJ de... San Jose de... Bucaramanga. Stuck behind a truck, man. It's blocking the view. I don't know anyone named Hans. I mean, there's a lot of places called San Jose in like various Hispanic countries. Don Matias Condominio. I think that's just a person's name, isn't it? Hotel Beckermart, I think. Nice. Nice. I saw Bucaramanga. Oh. This could be America. Could be South America. Refresco Pepsi. Carta Blanca. Baños. Mi casa restaurante. Durango. Durango. Wait, that sounds familiar. Maria del Oro, Villa Hidalgo, and Durango. Are we in Mexico? Bud Light. Beans. I need your translation skills. You're fluent in Spanish, right? Somewhere in Central America. You're in Mexico? Hold on. No. I hate when it switches the roads. Don't switch the roads. I'm trying to look at the side of this car. It's annoying me. Like a second grader. It's more than me. Guys, I don't think it's worth going down there. I don't see. I think we're not in America. I mean, like, North America, right? Like, we're not, like... We've got less than a minute. I do think we're maybe near the border, though, eh? Mexico 45. The 45. Where's the 45? Where's the 45? Ah! Oh, Durango! It's right there. I was too busy looking for 45.
Your purpose is to be on my stream sucking my dick daily.
Thank you so much.
Right next to the 46.
46, yeah. Wow. Oh, why was that so low? Thank you so much for 40... Wait, 29 months. Sorry. It got me confused with the 40. 29 months. Thank you so much, man. Yo, these houses look like... They're a little run down, but they look sick. Does look a little bit like I'm playing Escape from Tarkov right now. Russia? Is Cyrillic, yeah. Where's Nuka Nuka, Shiba Nuka when you need him? Hmm. I mean, we're not seeing any English, so it does... Is that like Russian police? Would that be Russian police? See if you can see faces just in case. Mongolia can be Cyrillic. It's a lot of white people. Mm-mm. This is my go-to of just looking for web addresses. So are you? So are you? I'll take it. Russia to me is like, here's where cities are, butt truck nowhere, no man's land. Like, obviously, probably not true, but like, that's just what like my assumption is. Japanese? Nago? Oh, the vending machines. Do we know where Nago is? Oops. Dude, this should be my theme song. Take a ride on the Black Dragon. Cape Hedo Ocean Expo Park. Ishikawa, Okinawa. Are we in Okinawa? Chat, where's Okinawa? It's coastal, right? Isn't it? Okinawa? Thank you. Just off the southern coast. Yeah, because it's... is southern of central... Southern... I could... It should be way easier to find Okinawa. I'm being super dumb, aren't I? It's not part of the mainland. Yeah, I just... I'm Oh my god, it's so far down. Wait, who said not past the... not the lowest... Dude, it's so... That's crazy. Republic of Botswana. Am I crazy? What's up, Jables? There's Botswana. Is... But, like... Office block at... They blurred Republic. Is that just because it's no longer the Republic of Botswana? Any game you excited for? Code Veronica remake. I'm still excited for the Dawnbreaker game because it's I believe it's ex CD Projekt Red devs. I mean, I'm kind of excited for Stellar Blade, but obviously I'll probably be like watching it, not playing it, you know? Uh, the Gundam game looked kind of cool. 1666 looked pretty cool as well. Where all the mechanical swans come from. What swan? Funny joke. Yeah, yeah, Code Veronica remake, Dawnbreaker, and probably chat. We got an update. Why is it going so slow? It's 5 gig. Yeah, so it's like I said, it's X with X CD Project devs. Quick painting stream. Oh god, Jabez saw Halo. Quick, hide it. Hide it. All right, what do you want? You said painting. Can't I do this one? Um, no, no. I drew the Satisfactory logo. What do you mean? Hmm. Ich. 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 Okay. Oh god, it's left that line. Gross. Um. Beep 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 beep. Is he missing anything, chat? Is he missing anything? Does he need a nose? Nah, you don't need a nose. Look surprised. What if he had like... Hold on, let me... Why is that going so slow? It has barely climbed a gig. He's missing a sausage because he's an S. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. Nah, too orange. So... Right. So he's like, he's not doing carbs, right? And so he's like, no, not together. What else is he missing? Or is he perfect? It's only right. Happy together. A mustache? Do we know where we... Do we know where he's... I mean, that's his mouth, but like... Hmm. Chat, should this be an emote? What if he's like really muscly? He's showing off his gains. Name him? Chat, you name him. Sammy? Hmm. Too human. Nah. George the S... Or Gregory the S son. What we need to do, though... is we need to have done it on a separate layer because there's a white background. How's this going? Chat, does anyone want to tell me why this is going so slow? Like, my internet is good, right? I'm streaming fine. Despite you, because you're streaming? It's probably the streaming. But... oh my god, chat, I've lost him. Did it say where I saved him? I found him. He's in my thumbnail folder. How'd you have a folder of thumbnails? Did they fall off? Ew. Alright, let me put you back on this one. So I can... I've got a bonus emote. Alright, what do we... Can I give an interesting video to watch while we wait? Yeah, yeah, sure. Oh, that's what the About Literature thing was from. Yeah, we can. What about... Okay, let's think. You need a good name. What's it for now? I'm just gonna call it Cool S. But we can still name him. Right? We can still name him. He's just called Cool. It's just called Cool S. Image is not square shaped. Alright. Chat, I'm going to post him in my Discord. I'm going to post him in my Discord in general. I need someone to make him square shaped. So he fits. Oh, overly sarcastic. Overly sarcastic. I love overly sarcastic. Tell the image its mum wasn't square shaped.
Experiences. Aside from the short list of being born, eating food, and having a strong opinion on the best Star Trek captain, the one thing everybody will eventually have in common is the one experience no reliable witness has ever adequately described: death. If you'll pardon the morbidity, although in my defense you did choose to click on this video, death is something that we all face eventually. And the fact is, most of us brush up against its consequences long before we ever deal with it ourselves. It's a tragedy, an inevitability, and a very frequent theme to explore in fiction, because creative types have a tendency to memento their mori with slightly alarming frequency, and it's not too surprising that themes of death work their way into an awful lot of art. It's a time-honored tradition to process grief by working through the big feelings in a creative medium, and that means we get a lot of stories where the writer is grappling with at least one serious loss, or sipping from a cocktail of existential emotions ranging from dread to sorrow to contemplation to celebration. After all, you can't ponder death for long without also thinking about life. One rather interesting way this can manifest is the trope we'll be discussing
was Pia Stormare's character in Constantine death or the devil?
Humanity's first and favorite tool.
I think it might have been the devil, but that was one of the best depictions I've seen.
Do is give it a face and a voice and try to tackle it like an equal. Fables, legends, morality tales. From a certain standpoint, even gods fall under this umbrella. Come up with characters to represent and explore the world around you, and an unknowable universe.
Okay, yeah, that is the best
and when we look at something
depiction of the devil I've
as
seen.
The concept of death, historically we've jumped at the chance to give it a face and a voice too. Personifications of death are some of the oldest stories we have, and they come in a few flavors, ranging from rulers of the underworld and keepers of the dead like Ereshkigal, Izanami, King Yama, Hela, Hades, and Persephone, to psychopomps that guide the dead like Hermes, Anubis, the Anku, and Azrael, to actual personifications of death itself like Thanatos or the Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse. The lines between these categories can get a little bit wibbly, but broadly there's a lot of different ways to take the existential mystery that is death and turn it into a character that we can get a handle on.
In the show, he's like super cool as well.
Some are helpful or even kind. The only consistency across death's many faces is its inevitability. Outside of that, it really depends on how the writer thinks of it. And bluntly, this isn't something most people like to think about very much. When it comes to our ability to grasp existential concepts, death is simultaneously weirdly easy and weirdly hard. On the one hand, it's pretty much the only guaranteed experience anyone gets, so you'd think that would be a leg up. But it's also notoriously poorly
speaking all caps does not understand human emotion is often ironic.
No eyewitness accounts, no clear communication from beyond the grave, and broadly we are pretty bad at comprehending the concept of a cessation of existence, whether that's something as vast as a human life or something as as basic as a building you used to go to. The way our memories work is kind of an eternal present. When recalled, they feel very close to us, even if the actual event they're recalling is very old. Intellectually, we know something or someone might be gone, but emotionally, it doesn't feel that way. We don't stop remembering things just because they don't exist anymore. If anything, that just makes us remember them even harder. Our brains seem almost unwilling to accept that anything can be gone, and will instead usually interpret it as far away or just not here right now, which also seems to be why we experience things like nostalgia or find ourselves confused and disoriented when revisiting an old location that used to be familiar but has since been changed by the natural progression of life. It's weird to us when the closeness of our memories and the closeness of reality don't line up with each other, and if we were better emotionally at accepting that things change and end, this probably wouldn't stress us out so much. All that to say, this is a heavy subject. Arguably the heaviest. This is something that is, at its most basic level, difficult for us to emotionally understand or accept. We pretty much only face it on the worst days of our lives, and because of that, it almost always hurts. We generally avoid things that hurt us, which means a lot of people, very reasonably, don't really think about death until they're forced to confront it. But the good thing about all this is that this truly is a universal concept, which means none of us are facing it alone. People have been trying to make sense of it for tens of thousands of years, and their conclusions have outlived them. We have a lot to work with here, and even if it's a sad story, it's one we're all telling
and then I sent you the third mini that I've done.
The less frightening it becomes. So when it comes to personifying the concept of death as a character, there's a little bit of subdivision here. There are personifications of death that are guides to death, which are basically mythological psychopomps. These are people whose job it is to guide the dead and dying to a final destination of some sort that represents actual death. These guys are not themselves embodiments of death, but instead simply do a job directly related to death, and are correspondingly total wildcards in the character department and can have basically any personality or day job, because being a guide to the souls of the dead is a thing they do and not a thing they are. Some of these characters are cheerful goofballs, some are noble, powerful warriors, some are absolute weirdos, and most of them are at least kind of immortal. These stories don't usually have much to say about death as a whole,
wait,
in some stories they
okay, hold on.
demystify.
Hold on. Death from Hellboy 2 was great. It was short-lived, but does anyone remember Death from Hellboy 2? Because is it Death Hellboy 2? Like, I mean, just appearance alone, and then like, look, he's just sitting in this room. It's so cool. Look at that. And that was a practical practical wings as well, by the way. Apparently they weighed a ton. Yeah, he was so cool.
The process, if the afterlife is just a place that characters can go to
was,
and come out of again, which isn't always the case in these stories, but is rather common when psychopomps take center
I never
stage,
seen it, but I've seen
gets
clips.
a little stripped away. Characters that are dead have just gone somewhere else.
Who's the
that these
Egyptian
guys
god
can
of death?
Go to a real proverbial farm upstate.
Anubis?
These stories don't really tackle the existential questions so much as they provide a fictional answer.
But like he was really
go
cool.
From point A to point B,
in the clips
helped
I
along
saw.
by character C. These guys are surprisingly common in anime, where being pals
It was
with a
Anubis.
Shinigami is one of the easiest ways to wind up with superpowers. Slightly similar in
Let me see if I can find. Was it? No, it was. Hold on.
concept, but wildly different in personality, we find the death-adjacent assholes. These characters are antagonistic to downright villainous, typically very powerful with a lot of control over death, and they're generally in favor of it, usually because they get something out of it, like power or a prolonged lifespan of their own. And crucially, they're dicks. These beings might call themselves death, but really their only gimmick is just regular killing people and occasionally getting some kind
American
of power up
Gods.
from it, which is just one rung up the
It was American Gods. American Gods Anubis. Wait, was it? Yeah, yeah. Okay, this guy.
I must take your heart. I must weigh your heart.
Against a feather. I can already tell you who wins. I lived my life, good and bad.
You passed through. In life, you believed in nothing. You will go to nothing. You will be done. There will be darkness.
In peace?
There will be darkness.
Well, I'm not getting in there. I want to go back.
Death is not a debate. How many do you think have come before you?
Fuck.
Basic bitch villain ladder from tying girls to railroad tracks. Death-adjacent assholes
Yeah,
make
but
great
he's pretty
antagonists
cool
because their
as well.
motivation is incredibly simple, and that leaves a lot of room for personality and vibes. Much like the classic pure evil villain, what these guys lack in personal complexity, they make up for in style, hateability, and raw destructive power. And because they aren't real death, it's also possible for our heroes to actually defeat them without triggering massive cosmological consequences. But much like the guides to death, these dudes don't exactly make much of a statement about the existential ramifications they initially appear to represent.
That old movie,
assholes.
The Seventh Seal, where the guy plays. If anyone's seen that movie, it holds up today. This is Death. This might be one of my favorites. So basically, the guy like wagers his soul in a game of chess. The concept of death, and it's like a super just interesting movie to just watch and listen to.
Are not death
It's not
itself,
that long
they just
either,
work
so.
with it, and so neither one necessarily requires all that much pondering on the part of the writer. And as a result, neither of these guys tend to be found in the same stories that feature a literal death, a being that personifies death itself. When someone dies, this character is who they deal with, the be-all, end-all. They're the end of the story, a neutral fact of existence. Their
Yeah, 'cause
personality
even,
tends to be on the spectrum between
gods die.
subdued and actively antagonistic, and
The
they might
devil will
initially
die.
appear harsh and cruel, but it
And
usually
who will
becomes
be
clear
there to
eventually that
greet
they're
them?
actually pretty chill, potentially even kind and compassionate. Stories that personify death itself usually conclude that death doesn't need to be a jerk or a villain. They can just be, waiting at the end of the story whenever it's time to close the book. These embody
I keep pausing it because I'm just talking about stuff as well. What movie was it where Brad Pitt played Death? That was good too. Does anyone know? Does the Jamaican accent? Yeah. What movie it was? Meet Joe Black. That's a good depiction of death as well. It's a remake of Death Takes a Holiday. Oh.
Death is one of Terry Pratchett's most famous, hilarious, and iconic characters. He has appeared in every Discworld novel except 2, and he's been the lead character in Mort, Reaper Man, Soul Music, Hogfather, and Thief of Time. His character has developed since The Color of Magic, in which he is presented as malicious, but over several novels he became the sympathetic and amusing chap fans love so much. Let's get to know him real quick. Death has a hollow voice, described as arriving from all around, and not via the ears. He has no vocal cords after all. When he does speak, the words are represented in unquoted small caps.
I'll see if I can show
He
you
loves
guys.
cats, has a granddaughter named Susan, and rides a horse named Binky. Not a
Binky.
cruel individual, he never kills anyone. Death sees his role as a pragmatic public service of collection. He's not invisible. Unless he insists, only those of a magical disposition, children and cats, allow themselves to see him. Death usually only appears in person at the end of the life of someone notable, such as a king or a queen. When Pratchett died in 2015, Death tweeted from Terry's account.
At last, Sir Terry, we must walk together.
Death is one of Terry Pratchett's.
Yeah, listen to this speech.
You were sure I was going to survive, were you?
This is a great
I
speech.
was quite confident.
Good. Now, tell me...
What would have happened if you hadn't saved him?
Yes.
The sun would not have risen.
Then
Oh my god,
would
what
have
is this
happened?
quality?
A mere ball of flaming gas would have illuminated the world.
All right, I'm not stupid. You're saying that humans need fantasies to make life bearable?
No. Humans need fantasy to be human. To be the place where the falling angel meets the rising ape.
With tooth fairies, hogfathers.
Yes. That's practice.
The rising
You have to
ape
start
is,
out learning to believe the little lies.
Darwin reference as well.
So we can believe the big ones.
Yes. Justice, mercy, duty, that sort of thing.
They're not the same at all.
Dude, what is
You
it
think
when it
so?
switches to her? It just falls
Then
apart.
take the universe and grind it down to the finest powder and sieve it through the finest sieve, and then show me one atom of justice, one molecule of mercy. And yet, you try to act as if there is some ideal order in the world, as if there is some rightness in the universe by which it may be judged.
But people have got to believe that. What's the
Is
point?
this one of the devs?
You need
Huh?
to believe in things that aren't true. How else can they become?
I saw one of the comments as well. It was like,
Audience of Death often actually really like people because they've had a lot of time to get to know and appreciate them. And
It
if they fill an
said,
antagonistic role, it's usually because they have a reason to oppose the main
Death is
characters
not
that they
evil.
aren't ready to
He's
accept
just
yet.
terribly
They don't
good
tend
at
to
his
be
job.
evil. They can just be kind of scary and sad to think about. And when a story is about death, it is
This is
also
loud, isn't it?
inevitably about life. When a story features a true personification of death, a characterization of
place
the
Death
end
as a
of all
Crimson Desert,
stories,
but-
that
oh,
story
okay.
is going to be making some kind of statement
will
about
play
the
Crimson
nature
Desert,
of
we're just
death,
waiting for
and
an
thus,
update
by
to finish.
extension, what it means to be alive. In stories where literal death is the antagonist, of which there are a good few, the arc of the story is almost never about the protagonist defeating or escaping them, although it usually takes the protagonist a while to accept that. It's about how a protagonist obsessed with their oncoming death is depriving themselves of a chance to really live.
Is that
And
the one that,
protagonist
like,
doesn't have to
people
overcome a
got,
fact of
like, started,
existence,
like,
they have to overcome their own
booning
fear
over?
of it. And it makes sense that this is a common conclusion for stories to draw. Confronting one's own mortality is a weird
The Puss in
double-edged
Boots,
sword. It's a scary and
Death.
unhappy thought that directs us to
Read
ask
about 8 of
ourselves
those.
things like, would I be content if the story ended right here,
I still want to
right
get
now?
every
Which is a
single one of
question
the
that often
books.
stirs up
I
painful
have like
regrets
a
or
massive collection
dissatisfaction.
of the
But when we
Discworld
come back
books.
to reality and see that the story isn't ending right here
I don't
and
have
now,
all of them.
there's a couple ways we can go. We might respond to that blend of bad feelings by
Probably,
running
yes.
from them and what they represent, trying to prolong our lives as much as possible. And running is a natural response to any fear. But we can also do something healthier and shift into a new perspective on life and how we can move forward spending it in a way we're happy with. In stories where the character starts off running from death, they're liable to realize that if their only goal in life is to not die, they're just meeting the bare minimum definition of being alive and they're missing their chance to use their life for anything more interesting. But this characterization of death is very simple. As a personification, it basically just puts a face to a garden variety
I think the idea of the Grim
crisis,
Reaper with
while
the
focus
hood
is still
and
put on
the
mortal
scythe
protagonist
as well
figuring out how to process and accept it.
actually
These
came
literal deaths
about
can still be fun, but their actual role in the
during
story
the
is a
Black
little
Plague.
bit sexy lamp-ish. They could be replaced by an inanimate deadly threat and serve ultimately the same purpose in the protagonist's character development. But this is not the only
like,
role
it's
a
not
literal
super-
death
it's
can
not an
play.
old
Some writers,
depiction.
notably Terry
It's not-
Pratchett
it's
and
not
Neil
as old as we
Gaiman,
think.
let death be a main character, and a damn interesting one
The
at
Last
that.
Wish is
Making
awesome.
literal death a focus character with their
The one
own
I read a
arc
lot
and
as a kid
stories
was
is a
Mother
challenge,
Earth.
because it's hard to let them be existential death, a universal concept that spans the scale from cellular to stellar, as well as a person with agency and things they want, which is kind of necessary to make them a functional character
Mother
in a
Earth
story.
was great.
It's hard to reconcile these two wildly
For a kid.
different forms of characterization without one of them hindering the other. But some stories pull it off, and these stories often come from people who seem to have done a lot of musing
Yeah,
on the
Ferryman.
subject and have gotten past a lot of the grief and the hurt that surrounds surrounds this idea, leaving only a fact of existence that they explore from every angle. So let's spend the rest of this video talking about Death from the Discworld. For those of you who've missed out on it, the short of it is that Discworld is a fantasy series written by Sir Terry Pratchett. It's got over 40 books in it, and while it started off as a satire of sword and sorcery genre staples, it quickly developed into its own world that explored its own comedic nuances with growing sincerity. In the Discworld series, literal actual death is a recurring character, and after his first few appearances where Pratchett was clearly still figuring him out, he's consistently a deeply compassionate figure who finds mortals fascinating, wonderful, and well worth caring for, in large part because he sees so many of them, admittedly usually on their worst and most depressing days. He cameos in a lot of the books because he's capital D death, so anytime a character dies he turns up to collect them, or sometimes just has a near-protagonist experience if they come particularly close to biting it. But there are also books that are just about him as the main character, one of which is Reaper Man, where Death spends most of the book forcibly retired by the lawful neutral auditors of the universe that didn't like that he was developing a personality. He goes to live out his last days working on a farm, living among humans as a beloved oddball, and even saving a few lives. The collective unconsciousness of humanity eventually replaces him with a more classical Death with a skeleton horse, a crown and corresponding power complex, and worst of all, a sense of theatrics. During their final showdown, Death's own existence is preserved for a few vital seconds by a new friend's heroic sacrifice, and he uses that time to destroy the new Death before going to make his case before the greatest death of all, the death of universes. He says that Death has to care about the lives it ends, because what can the harvest hope for if not for the care of the Reaper Man? This isn't the only Discworld story where Death's deep love of life comes to center stage. In Hogfather, a very affectionate Christmas parody where the auditors try to assassinate fantasy Santa Claus, Death, currently filling in for the jolly old elf in question while his granddaughter does the legwork of actually saving Christmas, bumps straight into The Little Match Girl, a classic tale of a young girl freezing to death. Death is informed that this story is meant to be festive because it reminds people to be grateful for the things they have, and Death disagrees, saving the girl's life, which is not something he could normally do, but is something he can do while pulling double duty as the spirit of the holiday season, because the Hogfather gives presents, and there's no greater present than a future, which is something that Death would know intimately. But Discworld's Death is not omnipotent, and more importantly, he's not actually nice. One of his more complicated moments comes in a book some years before Hogfather called Soul Music. You might have noticed that I mentioned he had a granddaughter and wondered how that happened. The short of it is Death adopted a daughter, and then later took
I guess
an
he's not
apprentice.
nice,
The
he's
and the
just
daughter hit it off, and
not
when the apprentice
evil,
inevitably
right?
beefed it at the whole being Death thing, he and Death's daughter were sent out of Death's timeless domain to live human lives together. They had a daughter named Susan, and then as the inciting incident in Soul Music, their carriage has a terrible accident and they both die, leaving Susan behind. The problem complicating this standard issue tragic backstory is that Death is a character, and that means in a very real way, Susan's parents are dead because her grandfather killed them. The idea that haunts her throughout the book is that he could have done something, and the truth he freely admits is that yes, he could have done something, but they wanted to be human, not immortal, and that meant this had to happen sometime, because that's what he is. And he doesn't even seem all that broken up about it, except no, he absolutely is. It makes him so sad he goes on sabbatical trying to find a way to get drunk enough to forget what he's done. And Susan gets cosmologically
like the comment I read earlier, it said Death isn't evil. He's just
Death
really
himself
good at
mourns
his
the
job.
loss of his loved ones and struggles to reconcile his own inevitability and the choices they made with how much it hurts him to lose the people he loves. By the end of the story, Susan and Death have successfully saved the day by blackmailing the indomitable spirit of rock and roll. It makes sense in context, and Susan has gained a much deeper understanding of what exactly Death can and can't do, leading them to reconcile and essentially find a way to grieve together. It's a pretty uncontroversial take that Discworld's Death is one of the best-written deaths in all fiction, and if you disagree, that's cool, pistols at dawn and I won't need any backup. But these are stories that are uniquely powerful because they unravel and explore the ramifications of letting Death be
Pistols
both
at dawn and I won't need
inevitability
backup.
and a person with feelings. He comes across as simultaneously deeply alien and trying his absolute best, both distant from humanity and loving it very profoundly. Every time someone else tries to take on the job of Death, they always try to bend and break the rules so that only the people they don't like die, only the people they think deserve it, and the people that they think deserve life get to live. Death himself never struggles with this, or at least never succumbs to that
without
desire,
your permission?
because Death understands that there has to be a law, and he has to be impartial. There's a nature of things, and he slots into it. And all the mortals that take on his job, Susan and Susan's father, they all struggle with this very strongly, because they are human, and Death, for all of his wonderful character traits, is not. Terry Pratchett said he would sometimes get letters from people who were terminally ill, who hoped that Terry's version was the one they were going to meet. He said that those letters would leave him staring at the wall for quite some time.
Sometimes I get nice letters from people who know they're due to meet him, Death, soon, and hope I've got him right. Those are the kind of letters that cause me to stare at the wall for some time.
And to be upfront, that makes me really sad. This whole thing breaks my heart in a dozen different ways, and you know what? That's okay. That's the point. Sometimes things are just sad, and it's a matter of finding a way to sit with that sadness. It's not something to run
far too soon, old friend.
from or explain away or repress. It's a fact, and it's sad, and we can let it be sad. Terry Pratchett gave us a version of death that he mulled over for decades and introduced to us like an old friend. He created an answer to a profound existential mystery that worked so well that it gave real, tangible comfort to real people facing it down. And it's impossible to know for sure, but maybe it even helped him when he faced the same thing. These stories are deeply cathartic, and catharsis is not the same thing as happiness. Catharsis is the process of passing through deeply intense emotions and experiencing a release on the other side. Stories about death are also stories about life, and the writers that pull it off guide their audience through a journey that lets them sit with that sorrow and then reminds them that they're alive. Conveniently, this is just about the only thing an artist can reliably assume about their target audience. We are alive when we internalize these stories, when artists introduce us to their interpretation of what comes next. We sit with it, we feel what they feel, we let the sorrow get nice and comfy, and then we breathe, and we're still here. And we don't know for sure what, if anything, happens next, but we've gotten a little better at being okay with that. We tell these stories for a reason. It saves us from having to figure this all out from nothing. We don't need to reinvent the wheel every time we remember that it's turning. So, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's definitely up there. Like, I really like the Seventh Seal death. But yeah, I think Discworld's death is like way more complex. There's a death character that I like is from Bill and Ted. Oh, and the chat. Can I be like? Can I confess? I'm gonna confess with you guys. I have not seen Bill and Ted movies in their entirety. I was watching it once, like when I was younger, at like my like I was over like family's house, and it was on, but I think I remember like I went to sleep, and then I wanted to finish watching it, and then I just like never did. Then but then it was just one of those things. It's just one of those things where it was always like it's such a pop culture icon that like it's one of those ones where it's like you feel like you know it, right? And so like it never comes up as something that like, oh, I should watch that, you know? But for now, we will return to Crimson Desert in the hopes that we find this elusive desert. Didn't I get new armor? I thought I got new armor. The desert that isn't deserted. But it has dessert. Or does it? I thought I got new armor. Did I? Oh, I don't have... I have, Canter... Wait, no. Chat, I'm not crazy, right? I bought new armor. I bought it from the thing, didn't I? I bought it from this guy. This game does not load your most recent save, I feel like. Because I definitely picked that armor up. I'll greet you.
It's you. Your efforts are well known to me.
Office.
The treasures here can't be bought with
Yeah, 34. Yeah, I bought it because I was like, haha, look at the sleeves, they look so funny. But I think I might go for this armor.
You've contributed greatly to this domain.
Now we have 13. So I can't even get the boots because the boots are 40. Check quests. No, 23% was correct. Yeah, but like, do you remember like the whole reason I was like, I loaded by that camp was because I stopped and put stuff in my chest, didn't I? I went back to here. Tip the reaper to ensure the blade is sharp as soon you'll go. Follow me, I am the spark at the end of everything. Boing, 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 boing. Let's put that away. Okay, right. Let's crack on, shall we? What is this? Oh, we can talk to the like weird forest kids, right? Game all over. Oh, this is definitely like a massive like mix of games. It's Witcher. It's Elden Ring. It's... I don't know if it gives Assassin's Creed. I will say, like, I feel like the stealth in this game is maybe a bit of a second thought. Like, it's not super... Like, is there even a, like, stealth kill animation? I feel like it's a pretty set character, like, you can't really... Chipmunk. Can you really do builds in this game? Because it looks like the skill tree is pretty much just a case of upgrading. Yep. Whee! My god, kitties. Hello. Kitty. You're mine now. Oh my god, it cuddles with you. These... Okay, these are all the same, like, breed. Okay. Is there a black cat? I need a black cat. Also, I'm gonna... see if I can... Holy movement. You can have a cat collection. Yeah, someone, was it you? Someone like came in and was like, you can build an army of cats, by the way. Are these giant cat people?
Cutter is character. I'll help you find your own. Just tell me what you'd like dyed and I'll get it done.
Cat people. Okay, I want to dye this, but I don't think I have any dye.
Looking to add some color.
Yellow, brown, floral pan.
Looking to add some color. Have a colorful day.
There's cat people. Was not expecting that. Mine. This is mine now.
You're awful.
Good day.
So look. Fine. Okay, let's put the lantern away. Okay, Tina's poster. Quick on their feet and read people well. Okay. Simple, 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 simple. Oh!
Hi there.
Giddy!
Good day.
You're mine. Wait. What's photo mode? How do I photo mode? Oh my god. The cat trusts me. I will pet you and love you forever. Can I just, in theory, sit here and pet this cat endlessly? To get its rank up? Is the DLC for this, as they release it, will be free? Oh. I name you Jiddy. Okay. But I will be back for you. Go, my friend. I will return. Did you just hiss at me?
Oh, look, a stranger!
I can pet him and feed him. Oh, my God.
I've got something to ask you. Quick! It's a pilot!
Oh, my God.
Surrender! Enough! Stop being silly sprout!
What's happening here?
Seriously? Look, I need to know. Does this place really exist? Well, you came from outside, didn't you?
Is that an adventure journal?
A big, grand adventure! I said quit it, little brain! So, is there...
Perhaps. There might be.
Really? You heard them? We should go and look for it! Our adventure begins!
Alright. Glad I travelled across the map for that. And now they're over here, though. Oh no, someone different.
Why are they so desperate to see the outside world? They only end up causing chaos when they wander off. If it's not too much trouble, could you send any you happen to run into back here?
Sure. Fetch squares.
Right.
You will? Maybe you should take this. It seems to have filled their heads with thoughts of wild adventures.
They ever do a sequel to this, they need to work on the writing and the story.
I can sound like a...
But like, and also play as your own character. Otherwise, that's it. Like, they're golden. Talk to Scrav. Bruna from the saddler. Oh, by the way, I never got her. I never got the fish scale saddle. She said she would make me one, but then I feel like I didn't. Massive and detailed world. Yeah, like if they do a sequel, they need to. And like be more RPG in terms of like making builds, you know, the ability to do stealth, magic, you know, like let people play around with builds and a unique character.
Whether praise or complaints, I should have heard.
A few days back, I sent a fresh set of tack over to the Wainwright in the east. And I have to know what they thought of my work. If you happen to swing by the Wainwright,
You want me to know
how the tack turned out?
That's it?
No pressure. It's just so I can get a feel for my next work.
I feel you on that. So how do I get my saddle that she said she'd make me?
Spirit of any steed. Look around. If you have time, feel free to browse again.
Right, so these, we don't know who the culprit is. Your cliff with no backstory and very loose revenge arc. Yeah. I think I can understand, like, it seems like they did, like, make such a massively intricate world. So I understand, like, you know, it's one of those things where it's a balance, right? But if they can, like, work on the other part of it, the storytelling.
Should I say this or not? Yes, what's the matter? Do you know anything about the Merchant Guild being attacked? An attack? Don't tell me it was those bastards.
Who?
Not long ago, some masked men came asking for horses. Their eyes were fierce. I knew at once they were a bit dodgy. But the strange thing is, I recognized one of them. Can't be certain with his face covered, but something about him was familiar. I swear I'd seen him before. At the guild.
But we still gotta look for evidence, though. Right? I'll steal. Horse hire ledger. Whoops. Boop, boop, boop. He's the horse manager. Was it? Is it outside or something? What's going on here? Well, I examined it. It didn't really tell me. Feed purchase. I mean,
Pleased to meet you.
it seems in order.
Stop a while, why don't you?
Climbing the King Shield Mountains, you'll see a valley that...
Nothing seemed wrong about that. And I also don't know what I actually looked at when I examined the saddle. I just kind of examined it and then didn't really tell me. Get it.
Salutations to you.
Salutations. Scrav.
Yes. Are you a customer? I'm investigating the attack on the Merchant Guild. Truly? That's a relief. I've been meaning to speak with someone. No matter how I think on it, our trade routes must be getting leaked. Otherwise, how could the bandits strike the exact time and place every run? But prying out guild trade information is no easy task. The foremost suspect in my mind is Nogle, the trade manager. Please, look into him first.
Why don't I look into you? Quickly to blame someone else, huh? Gilded shield. Ceremonial armor? Gun? Ceremonial sword? Should I buy this stuff? Is it good? Looks kind of basic. The ceremonial sword is a katana. It's short looking as well. Ivory.
Well met.
Sorry.
I glimpsed a small shadow just now.
Trading schedule. Silk will be transported to the port of the Gold Leaf Merchant. So that's got the location on it. And it was circled.
What am I looking for here?
Examine. See, again, it's not told me. It says it's 2. Three. Can I weeb it up? Can I weeb it up? Wait, I can't use it? Made for display? It's not. I want a refund. I bought that to wear it. Oh, damn. Do I get a house at any point? Because there's no way I'm displaying stuff in a tent. Right. Got another thing to read. This one. And I thought I got a shield as well. Okay, the shield I got. -2 attacks. Yeah. Weak. I thought that was actual armor. Oh, that sucks. This is so stupid. Of me. Wow, that is a ways off. Okay. Right. Escort Marius to camp. Oh yeah, let's go get our boy. Let's go get our boy. We ride. By the way, chat, I'm streaming now and like not earlier because I was busy earlier, unfortunately. But also, like, I think for the in terms of like earlier stream, I probably won't be able to do tomorrow. So we'll probably do another one tomorrow, and then like kind of like balance it back out again. Sunday is the current thought process. But we'll see. We'll play it by ear. Oops. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Sorry. Alright. You okay? Your house isn't on fire, is it? It looks like it went out. Oops.
Excuse me if you got a moment.
What's up?
Excuse me if you got a moment.
Yes, I got a moment. How'd you go? Lost letter. Another one. Keen sense. Okay. I don't know the random letters that are just like in-game tips, basically. Oh my god. How do you slow down the horse? It's mental.
Please, help me eat today.
Can you let go of my foot? Oh my god, take the damn money. Just stop touching me. Holy crap.
You gonna help me out or not?
Well, if you keep grabbing me. No.
Thank the ancestors. Cliff's alive. Cliff!
Marius, we've got a camp.
Oh, thank the ancestors.
Well, you can thank the Marquis.
Oh, he's as good a man as they said. Whereabouts is it?
Howling Hill.
Oh, a bit far for hobbling. Can we ride there?
Of course. Let's go.
Of course. So this is where you've been staying?
It is. Every word and whisper comes through here.
There's a beggar's camp.
There's no better place to gather information than the scrapfold.
What kind of information?
Anything you could imagine.
Such as?
From gutter scuffles to noble scandals. It all flows through here. Even word of a certain Greymane vanquishing the Hornsplitter has already made its rounds.
Come on, Marius.
Some say you cut him in twain without even drawing steel. A slight exaggeration, I'd wager. Folk in an hand
I think we can go this way, right? Let me check. Yeah.
Until now, Hornsplitter's tyranny was all folks would talk about. It's been ages since our tales
Wait,
of
I did kind of split him in twain, but I did draw my sword. I remember we basically like cut him in his stomach or whatever. I still wanted his armor though, it looked cool.
I bet you're more curious about Payloon than Hernand, aren't you?
Payloon?
Word is the Black Bears are getting crueler by the
Is that one of
day.
our friends?
Seems they're bringing in more Outlanders after taking over Payloon.
Oh, it's a place.
They're moving wagons at night. Though I haven't figured out what's in them yet. There's still resistance. But no troops, no supplies. We're hanging on by a thread. Oh, and Nair and Andrew went south to a count's estate. Got a request to protect him from some masked stranger.
Ooh.
The count's being dodgy about the details. Seems fishy if you ask me.
Masked. Did we see anyone that was masked?
As well. so they bolted off without another word. Always springing into action, those two.
I see.
I don't remember. Yeah, we're here.
Unbelievable. The Marquis gave us all this.
Still a catch, I'm sure.
Moving a horn in his side. Well, now, who's this?
Oh, look! Ross!
Marius, Cliff.
Ross.
What happened to his leg? You're not hurt, are you?
Same as always. Yeah, don't worry about me. How did you get here?
Word has spread everywhere that Cliff's back.
Hey! So it's true!
Okay, so they didn't come back until they heard about me.
Marius! What happened to your leg? Black bears, wasn't it? We'll give them what's coming.
It happens. I'm more than just my bloody leg, you know.
All right, we won't keep making a fuss.
Though
They do
I
keep
think
going on
you
about it,
really
like-
should keep off it.
I told you I'm fine.
Any word on the others?
Naira and Andrew went to escort some count, and word is, there's a Greymane locked up at Halcyon.
That madhouse. Only lunatics end up there.
I heard he got drunk and beat a priest half to death. I really think one of us
That's not good.
should go and look into it.
Sit down. Where do you think you're off to?
Don't you worry about Halcyon.
So, band's getting back together. If you looked away from stream, you'd swear it was KCT. Well, you know, every fantasy game, no matter where it is, every like medieval-based game, they gotta have English accents. You know, it's the rules. Even if Kingdom Come is set in like, where is it set?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like Czechoslovakia, right? It's like, give them British accents. Why do you think that is? Just because it's synonymous with England? Oh wait, I think it's underneath this junk. No. Yeah, I know it didn't happen in the US, but like, it's not as if England is the only place it happened, right? So is it like a thing of like Americans just associate medieval and that kind of fantasy with England? Just easy for people to comprehend. You do the same with Rome. Yeah, I guess so. Like, we are lazy, aren't we? As a species, sometimes like we don't try. Can't find whatever this is supposed to be. Like, it always confused me why we can't just name cool countries what the people from that country call it. You know? Like, why? Like, to me, I'm like... It's like, oh, this is Deutschland. It's like, okay, we'll call it Germany. It's like meeting someone going, and they're like, hi, my name's Steve, and they're like, I'm gonna call you Derek. It's like, but that's not my name. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna call you. You know? It never made sense to me. Like, why just call a country what it's called? Now, I mean, I understand, you know, why. I understand, like, all that stuff, but, like, which made sense because the natives say Nihon, Japan is unrelated. What I mean, yeah. That's what I mean. Like, that's usually the example I give as well. That or like Germany. And I'm just, I don't know. Doesn't India want to change its name as well?
Your time's up.
I think they want to officially change its name to back before it was ruled by England. It's gone. It's gone through a few names, yeah.
You won't get away. Northern scum.
What? Oh, you little shit. Are they actually even protecting anything, or? I don't think they were. Let's run around. Gotcha. My weasel now. Chat, I think I need to go up. I think I need to climb this. I think I gotta go up. I don't remember. No, there should be a way to get up there, but I don't remember. Can't find it. Alright. There should be a proper way. Wait. I think this is on top. Yeah. Nice. Okay. Wait, why did the marker get removed? Where is quest marker? Why has quest marker vanished? Where go? Sorry, we'll find the entrance eventually. Probably went the long way.
Fire take it.
Sorry.
The guild members are trouble. Greymaid, You've arrived.
So who do you think did it? Because I got no idea.
Have you found any suspects yet? I too have been investigating the bandits, though I've yet to uncover any decisive proof.
Same, I think.
I'll have to wait till you're done with your investigations. What did Bleak have to say?
Right, his testimony.
What did Bleak have to say?
What is it? What is this? Horse hire ledger?
A guild member is among the masked men. As I expected, a traitor lurks within.
Okay, I got the right one. It's one of those rub-off markers. Oh, okay.
And what of Scrav, the trade goods manager?
So Scrav, it was the... I think it was the schedule log.
Yes, in light of that, he does seem suspicious.
And Nogel...
Then tell me, what did Nogel claim? That seems different from what I heard before. Would you like to ruminate further on this? What did Bleak?
Can I do multiple?
That seems different from what I heard before.
Oh, does that mean it's like not the answer?
Would you like to ruminate further on this?
You finished Grime? Yay!
Then tell me, what did Nogel claim?
Okay, so in this case it's Ledger.
He shared information with Grimsel, as expected. The picture grows clearer.
Does it? Does it grow clearer?
And you spoke with Grimsel as well?
A few issues mid-game when the pacing and some weird audio glitches, but would recommend. Oh, okay. The empty ledger cover.
That seems different from
no.
what I heard before. Would you like to ruminate further on this?
Yes, apparently.
And you spoke with Grimsel as well?
What if it's not that? Proof of stay?
The stolen ledger, yes.
Wait, what? I'm so confused by this quest.
Now, let us consider Cathan's testimony. Guards were stationed at his home, were they not? That should confirm the culprit.
But the report.
Let's see. No one could have bribed every guard.
True.
The only ones with knowledge of the trade routes were Nogel and Grimsel. Grimsel distanced himself from suspicion by stepping down after the theft.
Which might have been intentional.
Yet the guards posted at every vantage point swore they saw no thief at all. So tell me, was there truly a theft that night? If Grimsel himself were the traitor,
Chat, what do you think?
everything falls into place. Wouldn't you agree?
Oh, do we need to do this? Wait, what? Hunt down the traitor. I'm confused. I don't get it. I'm gonna be real. I have not got a Scooby. What do you get sword out?
Watch it.
That thing I sent you as well, though, Cannon. That looks like it could be really fun. It looks like it would be single player, but I feel like it could be a really cool like multiplayer game with like, you know, even just like 2 players. And people like legally distinct Titan. Sail away, sail away, sail away. And land on this roof. Shall we? Are they all here? No.
Good work.
You really think it'll be all right?
What are you worrying about?
Scrimsel.
It'll all be over once we drive Shaka-2 out.
Huh? Who are you? Found you, traitor. Shaka-2 was 10 steps ahead of you.
Dude, he's proper backhanded him. Busted his lip up, look. Give him one of them.
What in blazes are you doing?
Give him a little love tap, you know. Jump to assert dominance. Right. Where's me horse? Horse. Oh, this isn't horse. This is horse. I've got to look at this to see how we actually get up. No idea how we're supposed to get up, to be honest. Is it this way? I don't think it is. It wasn't, was it? Up here? I don't think I've ever actually properly learnt how to get up there, like, because I climbed the first time, then found the fast travel location, but now I'm forced to actually go up there manually, and I have no idea how. Oh, here we go. Traitor incoming! I have a present for you.
Greymane, you've returned.
He was conspiring with the bandits behind your back.
So smuggling weapons, were they? Likely planning a full rebellion. We also discovered falsified ledgers in their hideout. All
Dun, dun,
thanks to you,
dun.
Greymane.
We got a cloak. Hold on. Hold on. Hold Tefern. Oh, yeah. Oh, we got something else, though. I don't... A counterweight. Right. Oh, dude, that looks sick. Yeah, that looks good. I like that. Right. What are these? Main quests, right? A curse. Trader. Let's go. We go around.
Oh, food. So hungry.
I can't keep her waiting any longer. What do I do?
Oops. Oh.
Ah, if you're passing by, could you lend me a hand? There's a customer waiting on this hat. It took longer to make than I expected, so I haven't been able to deliver it yet.
The hat?
With another customer due any minute, I can't leave the shop. If it's no trouble, would you deliver it for me?
Maybe. 1 second, I'm gonna look something up. I had sure from your character's back. Oh, okay. Okay, so you cannot unequip the shield. You can. Um. Display range weapons. Display head with this. I do selected only. And then switch to that. Yay! And finally hide the shield. Deliver the hat. I can do that.
Whatever is taking them so long? To arrive so late. The sheer insolence.
Ish.
A lady of my standing should not be kept waiting.
Oh, shut up.
I must admit, the hat is quite elegant. I shall overlook your behavior on account of this fine craftsmanship.
My behavior? Don't shoot the messenger. God damn. What did I do? What is this? Visit the stable. Report events. Okay, alright, we'll head up this way. We do that one, and then we'll do the fort. Go, 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 go. I just want my fish scale saddle, man. Where's that at? Check your surroundings. Saddler note. Set out a bit of business. I'm at the Royal Trading Post. Ooh. Hmm.
The best part is when the broth's nearly gone. Thick and rich.
He's not wrong. You've had like a stew and it's a couple days old and it gets thick. Oh, we're right here. Okay. Hello.
The air is tense.
Bentley.
Have you heard? They say
Your gaze offends me, directed elsewhere. Salutations.
Bitch. Fuck.
It is most worrying. I've no idea what lies before.
Examine the note. Did I not?
Us.
Oh, I don't think I was meant to talk to him. All right.
The air is tense.
That's not nice.
Yeah, speak with them. They may be roaming around the vicinity in a location.
Turn back, please.
Okay, damn.
Go on, ask a question.
Peace doesn't just happen.
Chill.
Men bleed and die for it.
Use clues. At base cost, because it's Borderlands. And they think they can do that. That's also why I never bought it, because it's egregious. Get feedback on the new tech.
Good day to you. Contentment is a dangerous habit.
That Barden Middler's no ordinary soul. You're new here, aren't you?
Get feedback on the new tech?
Well met.
Is it this guy? This is the only guy that's like wandering, standing there.
For this kind of coin, the risk's well worth taking.
No.
Today's haul should keep my belly full for a good few days.
Contentment is a dangerous habit. Complacency is the prelude to ruin.
Is that right?
Are your eyes as sharp as a hawk? Come challenge yourself.
Blood soaks into your hands and the smell never really leaves.
And I can't go in.
Go on, ask a question.
I've tried speaking to you, it doesn't work. And there's like...
You should take another route.
That's so aggressive.
What do you want?
Oh. Skill has been learnt. Ah. Because they were fighting. Oh, does that mean I can go, like, observe the other guys that were over here? No.
Who goes there? Keep your arms in order. A dull blade's no better than a stick.
Right. Are they in? Are they in here? Get feedback on the new tack. Yum 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 yum. Is it the wrong time of day? Oh, it's steel. Damn it. Guess I didn't speak to these two.
Do you need something, perhaps? There's good days and bad days.
Apothecary.
It's just how life is. You just live and get by.
Sure.
Oh, today was a right bastard, but tomorrow's another day.
Holding all sharpshooters. Step right up.
Get feedback on the new tack. Is that all? Runa from the saddlery seems restless. Get feedback on the new tack. Okay. I am not.
What's the story?
Oh, hello. Oh, today was
Okay,
a
no,
right
that's
bastard,
you.
but tomorrow's another day.
It's the apothecary.
Holding all sharpshooters. Step right up.
Chat, I'm gonna look it up. Climbing through a window and find a dwarf wearing a pink scarf. I had to break in. Wow, it did not it did not intimate that at all.
You stink of trouble.
You just stink. So shut up, stinky. Climbing through a window and talk to a dwarf in a pink scarf, apparently. So let's do that, I guess. Where the guards aren't looking. Preferably. Oh.
This is an outrage.
Alright. It's not letting me open. What window am I supposed to open?
Here, aren't you?
God's sake. Just when you thought you were getting somewhere. See, why can't... It's faded out. Kind of climbing through the chimney. Oh, I can't be climbing. Interesting. So how... This is weird then. There must have been a more, like, appropriate way to do that. Wolf in a pink scarf. Ooh, oh, sorry. Sorry to bother you. I think there's something to read over here. What? Can I go first person? This... You can make it easier. Wait, do that again? No. All right. Oh. Oh, then. I'm just like, do. Nope. Everything's fine. Stranger.
Good tack makes things easier for the horse, after all.
Oh, hello. You talked about good tech.
Another layer of hard skin on these hands. Good. Only metals I need.
Sorry.
Yes, speak.
You mean the tack Bruna made?
There we go.
It's tough, yet flexible. Held up well even when the horse was rearing. A fine piece of craftsmanship.
All that for that. Lads, oh Jesus. I got in anyway. Frick you guys. Let's do this report. I am just a worthless liar. I am just an imbecile. Making every promise empty. Trust in me that all is well. Whoop. Whee! Oh, man.
A mask that prevents it.
So we'll get here quick, though.
Cut out your tongue. Some fish live only in water clear as glass.
Right, okay. Thanks for the info. Wait. Come here. Is that a raccoon? It is. Thank you. Goodbye. I'm here to report.
Hello.
Hi.
Go on, ask your question.
You're back. Well, had the bandits taken my fort?
Did you see anything odd? I've heard they're making some kind of medicine. Yes.
Yes.
I'll have to look into that. More importantly, I'm glad you're back safe. Thank you for all your help.
Greetings.
Dude, so many of these quests are just like, hi. Okay, bye. Whoa. Oh, that shows like who owns stuff. Oh, that's so cool. Do I not have any bounties? Share the feedback with Bruno. Let's do this one. See if we can wrap this one up. I do think I will have to probably end after this one because I have some work to do, and I also don't want to screw my sleep schedule up again when I've just started to get it sorted. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, even though this was like a short, quick stream, I think we'll wrap it up after this, and then tomorrow there might not be one, but then Sunday there definitely will be a stream. Longer stream, in fact. Yeet. Dude, I love that you just have this ability. And it's such a cool looking thing as well. There they go. Oh.
I was sure my tack was good and sturdy.
Oh.
May
The
I
assistant.
be of assistance? Really? He said that?
Mm-hmm.
If he really said that, it means he was quite satisfied.
He was satisfied.
So much. I think I can craft something even finer next time.
Why did it say check surroundings? I'm supposed to like observe someone. No. I don't know. Maybe it was for the assistant to like find her or whatever. But yeah. So yeah, sadly I have to wrap up now. Again, like I wish I want to play more of this. But today was a weird day, and then tomorrow like I said, might not be able to stream. Big ifs. But Sunday we will be having a much longer one. Yeah. I need to go get some work done. But until then, thank you for hanging out. And I look